All right, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. I want to give double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. This teaching his word in our true faith sincerity. Today, I just want to title this lesson, Esau is the so-called white man. Yeah, I mean, because, at the end of the day, that son of man, the son of perdition, matter of fact, let me get that. The son of perdition got to be fulfilled, man. We got to find out who that is, which we know now is the so-called white man. Let's see. Yeah, this is Second Thessalonians 2:3 said, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except that come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Yeah, man, it's the son of perdition. Man, we finna go on the blue letter. Yeah, I mean, and see with the son of perdition, the word perdition. We're gonna go into that word perdition, man. Let's see. All right, let's see. God, let's see. God, it says perdition. It says destroying, utter destruction of vessels. So it says a perishing, ruin, destruction of money, destruction which consists of eternal misery in hell. Yeah, so you're damned basically. Yeah, I mean the damned. So that son of perdition is being revealed, man, which is the so-called white man. And see, and this further explains, this scripture only sticks to the so-called white man. It says, "Who oppose him and exalt himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sin in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is Most High." And you go into these pains. I mean, it's all the so-called white man in it. Matter of fact, this First Maccabees 3 in verse 48. It says, "And lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images." So the heathen did that. Which is the top heathen is the so-called white man, man. Because people try to disassociate Esau with the so-called white man, but the scriptures, that's what I was gonna get at first. Matter of fact, yeah, the scripture tells you, man, what's up. You know what I mean? This is Isaiah 34 and 16. It says, "Seek ye out the book of the Lord and read." And yeah, because this book, man, it was meant to be open at this time. See, back then, you know, 50 years ago, it wasn't meant for this to be opened up, man. For this true knowledge to be brought out, you know. But now is the time because our Lord is coming back, man. So now we understand, why this happened. Oh, this is the Ammonites. These are the Moabites. This is Ishmael. These are the Hamites. We understand we're not the Hamites, and we know that who are the Edomites too, man. He said, "No one of these shall fail," which is the prophecies, and none shall want her mate, which is the other books. You can't have miss no book with this, man. Except for my mouth it had commanded, and the spirit and his spirit it have gathered them. So when you seek out the book of the Lord and read, you're gonna understand these things. And we understand why the so-called white man is trying to hide himself from being Esau, because the Lord hate Esau, man. You know what I mean? So to that, yeah. Now I'm just gonna get a couple scriptures, man, that really just um let you know this Esau, the so-called white man. Let's see, is it 36? Let's see. Yeah, this is it right here. This is Genesis 36 and 1. It said, "Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom." So this is going to the line of Esau. Now I want to jump down to 15, right? And it says, "These were dukes of the sons of Esau." See, it said the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came out of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Da. So it's the Esau's the only people that call themselves Duke, which Duke goes back to a European nobleman. Yeah, I mean, so when even in the history books talking about the archdukes, because one of the wars, I think like World War I, was started by the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. I believe that was World War I, man. So the dukes are associated with the so-called white man, and Esau was the first duke. Yeah, I mean, hey, look at the TV show Dukes of Hazzard, man. Yeah, I mean, so you know, let me see. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't run away from that. I mean, no Moab or Ammon, no Hamites now will call themselves a duke, man. That's a word that's associated with the so-called white man. You know. Oh, and you gotta understand reincarnation because Genesis, you read about the story of Cain and Abel. The word Cain means weapon. And Esau, the so-called white man. Matter of fact, let me get the blessing. Let me get the blessing. Matter of fact, see, I think it's 27:36, I believe. See, yeah, I'm gonna get the blessing because Cain, his name was Weapon, and he came back in reincarnation as Esau, so-called white man, and his blessing is the sword, man. It says I'm gonna just get to the point. It's Genesis 27:4, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass that when thou shalt have dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Yeah, man, and that blessing. This is the blessing the so-called white man has because you can see it today. He's a cunning hunter. Um, he got the duck sounds. The mating calls. Now they in the lab now cooking certain pheromones. Their weaponry. They got space weapons. Rail guns and shit like that. Well, that's his blessing, man. The so-called white man, and you go to Dick's Sporting Goods or Academy. All these bow and arrows all that's dedicated to the so-called white man, man. You can't run away from that. You know. And before I get that, let me get this because Esau, so-called white man. Another word for another what's the word nickname for him is the wicked. So before I get another preacher, I gotta pull this is Malachi 1:4. It said, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw it out, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So the Lord got a righteous hate for you, but it says they shall call them the border of wickedness. You're the wicked, man. Why Job 9:24, earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Well, it's you, the so-called white man, because everything you breathe and touch is wickedness, man. Matter of fact, you know, Maccabees chapter 1, verse 7 says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule everyone in his place. And that we all understand that Alexander the Greek, you know, the Grecian, which they weren't really Greeks, but Alexander the Greek, yeah, I mean, we all agree that he is a so-called white man. And the generals after him were so-called white people. You know, it says, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after their many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So you're the wicked, man. Spread of wickedness like a green bay tree. So that's another word for you so-called white people, the wicked. Let's see. Psalms chapter 73. I believe that's it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is kind. This is I'm just gonna start at the top. It says, "Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone; my steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." And yeah, and seeing Esau and his power. That's why you read through Psalms. And some of the prophets they cry out to the Lord. How long would this man be in power? Yeah, I mean, especially in songs, the Lord, how long, Lord, because so-called white man, I mean, he's living it up, man. That's why he said he was envious at the foolish. They got everything, man, and they prosper. It said, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." Yeah, because the Lord He set them up, man. It said they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Yeah, man. And it tells you. Matter of fact, let me get that in Genesis. You know, let's see. This is Genesis chapter 4 and 15. Saying the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slay Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Yeah, so you're gonna be judged sevenfold if you touch this devil, man. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said they're not in trouble as other men. Neither are they play like other men. Because if you touch the so-called white man, you're gonna be judged sevenfold, man. It's gonna be more here. Just to say you kill I mean you beat up an Edomite. Well, motherfucker will set it up. What you're gonna have 50 years in prison or something. Or let's just say you killed the Edomite. They're gonna give you the chair, man. Let's just say you gave an Edomite a quick death. Yeah, I mean, instant death. Well, them damn devils is gonna give you the chair, man. Then they're gonna destroy your family too, during the process or after the process. They'll just give you life and show you that your family's going through it, man, and kill them off one by one. That's how the devil do, man. It says, therefore pride compasses them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. And hey, man, that they are prideful people. Matter of fact, that pride that goes into Obadiah, man, going to eat them. Let's see, it's like Yakim. Let's see, Obadiah, 1 and 3. It says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Matter of fact, let me start at the top so we can, this is Obadiah 1. It said, the vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, concerning Edom. We had heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. So this whole chapter, which is one chapter long, but it's a heavy book, man. It's concerning Edom. It said, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, thyself in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground. And yeah, man, you really go into it when like you go into Psalms, and it tells you about about pride of wicked and this pride. But it's like y'all give man precept by the precept, man. I got another one. It says this Psalms 10:2. It said the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. It said, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. And yeah, man, this going to Esau too. But the point I wanted to make is that the wicked in his pride, man, because the so-called white man is prideful, man. Because this is a base man that's ruling over the whole earth, man. A vile being, a subhuman, man. Because the word human is a colored man. Whereas Esau, the so-called white man, doesn't have no color. That's the mark of Cain. So when he came back as Esau, he didn't come back as a person with color, man, melanin in his skin. It said, and it said violence. I'm gonna read this on the Psalm 73 again. It says 73:6. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. Yeah, because they love blood, man. They love blood, man. They love violence. They can't go to sleep at night if they don't do nothing wicked or shed blood or anything. See these vampire movies, all types of dealing with blood and stuff. They love it, man. You know what I mean? They love chaos. They love disorder, man. Like I said, they turn everything upside down, man. They said that eyes stand out with fatness. They have much more than heart could wish. And I got, man, it's beautiful because the so-called white man is greedy, man. And you gotta understand that the so-called he links up with Esau, man. I know it sounds the wicked, but at the same time, it tells you that they shall call them the border of wickedness, man. Yeah, it says that their eyes are fat, man. This is on Jeremiah 49, and it's going into Edom. It started at 7, said concerning Edom. I'm gonna jump down to verse 9. It says, if gate gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they would destroy till they had enough. So I think it says in Obadiah too. Let me get one of Obadiah. I think it says the same way. It's worded differently. Let's see. Yeah, come on. I just want. Yeah, come on. This is Obadiah verse 5. It says, if these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? So if you going in there to get all this, you seeing the TV that you go on a computer, boom, 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 you hit a lick, that's it. It said, would they not have stolen till they had enough? So you got that TV or whatever you looking for. It said, if the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So you so-called white people, you ate all the grapes. You supposed to leave 10%, out top. But you so-called white people, if you really had a chance, you would break into somebody's house. You wouldn't break into their house. You would pick it up and take it wherever you need to go. You would take the whole house if you could. You greedy subhumans, man. I call them you greedy pale apes. Let's see, back in the Psalm 73, it says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. They got the whole world, man. They got the whole world, and you continue to read. You like, yeah, it does link up with the so-called white man. I mean, you can really put the so-called white man eyes stand out with fatness because it is they is, man. It says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. Yeah, they are corrupt and speak wickedly, man. Yeah, man, it tells you that that's why you got Slack, you got tongue tied. They're good with their tongue though, man. They got that double tongue. Cause that's the first weapon they go to is their mouth, man. That's their first weapon that they go to, man. Is using their words. Matter of fact, this is Sirach 12 and 10. I'm just ending off with this. This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10 says, like as iron rust, it's like never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so of his wickedness. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Yeah, because he humble himself and crouching, he's gonna talk to you, crouchingly, he's gonna humbly, But that's why I said take good heed, man, and beware. You got to really sit back and listen to this devil, because he is a devil. No matter how good it sounds, he's a devil, man. That's why it says, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped with looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So yeah, no matter what, man, this devil is a devil, man. So-called white man is a devil, man, and he are the Edom. They are the Edomites. So-called white men are the Edomites. That's why they trying to run from their judgment. Or I say they're gonna be a vagabond, and they went to the land of Nod because they know who they are, man. And once people find out who the so-called white man is, man, that motherfucker be done away with, man. But hey, everything come around full circle because that's why the scripture says they are despised among the heathen, man. So it's coming back around. The so-called white man is finna be destroyed, man. I know I said I'm gonna end it off with this, but you know, they're gonna be Obadiah 1:18. It haven't came yet, but it's coming. You know, this is Obadiah 1:18. It says, "In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining in the house of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh have spoken it." So, hey man, so-called white people. I mean, you already like a sore thumb sticking out anyway. You the only people on the earth that don't have no melanin. So I mean, the great cleansing of the albinos is on the way. I mean, so hey, Akil man, I hope this was edifying. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.